Kristi Noem came out and she was proud of the Coast Guard. I'm proud of the Coasties. I'm a jarhead. This jarhead loves you Coasties. I've got family that was Coasties. The only time that a Coastie won a Medal of Honor was protecting Marines at Guadalcanal. Folks, I got to celebrate me some Coasties, and you folks did good. Okay, for everybody else, Kristi Noem is about to give you like a breakdown of what they did. Well, not a complete breakdown, but enough of a breakdown that holy cow. So you have a beautiful woman talking about these folks that Coasties, you did good. Oh, thank you, Coasties. So here, after my brief introduction, is what Kristi Noem said.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here. In the first 100 days of President Trump's administration, he's already delivered on his campaign promises of making America safe again and helping the American people to be more secure as well. And today we're here to recognize and to witness another milestone in his mission to protect our borders, to protect our communities, and to stop the flow of illicit drugs and trafficking into the United States of America. Today is a historic day. Here at Port Everglades, over 22.5 tons or 45,000 pounds of cocaine and 50 pounds of marijuana are valued at over $500 million are going to be offloaded and taken out of circulation. This is an unprecedented seizure of illicit drugs that is the result of 14 different interdictions of drug smuggling vessels off the coasts of Mexico, Central and South America by the crews of the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Stone and Coast Guard cutter Mohawk. They've done incredible work here with their crews to remove these drugs out of the system so they can be destroyed. These efforts were coordinated with the Helicopter Tactical Squadron air crews that you see with us today as well, Tactical Team Pacific law enforcement detachments that were involved, and partner agencies that are operating in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. The brave men and women of the Coast Guard do work every single day, 24/7, and they do it with excellence. Their dedication, their resilience, and their patriotism is something that we all can admire and does not go unnoticed. Their core mission is simple, but it's incredibly crucial. It's to secure our territorial waters and to safeguard our nation from those who seek to do us harm. Their mission directly aligns with President Trump's vision to make America safe and strong again. And thanks to the Coast Guard's relentless maritime security and their interdiction efforts, $517 million worth of illegal drugs will never reach American communities here by what you see today as a result of these weeks of work. That means that fewer families are going to be torn apart by addiction, that fewer lives are going to be lost to overdoses, that communities will be safer, and fewer resources will be at the hands of dangerous, violent cartels that seek to do all of us harm. This action is a testimony to President Trump's commitment to delivering for the American people, and he has unwavering dedication to our military strength, to our border security. Our law enforcement are producing incredible results, and his leadership is making America safe again. I want to thank all of the leadership teams I have behind me, but also those that are here today that have taken part in these interdiction efforts. They've done incredible work, and the Coast Guard has partnered with many other agencies that you see represented here today to do this work, and it's that kind of cooperation which helps our country be successful in going after these dangerous criminals. In just the last month, decisive action was taken to secure the extradition of 29 different Mexican drug cartel bosses to face justice in the United States. Today's massive drug seizure is further proof of that work. We are cleaning up our communities from drugs like fentanyl and cocaine and marijuana, the dangerous substances that fuel addiction, crime, and destroy lives. We're protecting American people, and we're also making sure that their cartels are not profiting from the trafficking of these drugs and preventing violence in our communities. Under President Trump's leadership, we are dedicated to also making sure we're addressing the needs of the Coast Guard, making sure that they have the resources that they need, the equipment, the support, and the training, and the infrastructure to come into the next century protecting and defending our country. They are the premier law enforcement maritime agency in the world, and our support and what we provide for them to do that with is incredibly important. That means that we are going to maintain our vast maritime domain and that we're going to ensure that we continue to lead the way. Thank you to all of those in the Coast Guard, the other agencies partnering with us today, for your work in preventing drug smuggling and all that you've done to bring these drugs offline so that they can be taken out of our communities and to stop hostile activities before they get to our shores. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God continue to bless the great United States of America. Thank you.
Now, I don't know how much of a hurting this actually puts on the cartels, but it's got to put on a little bit of a hurting. And, we need to have this done far more often than it is. I'm glad hey, this is why they are sending the Gravely down there. This is why they're sending at least one more DDG down there. They're searching for these submarines. A lot of this is being done via submarines. I did a video about this. This is why they're doing this. And I'll link it at the end of this video. But, Coasties, you did good. I have to keep saying it. And looks like we got a few less people going to be dying sometime soon. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. If you like these sorts of videos, hit like, hit subscribe. I always appreciate my subscribers. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.